Here we go. Welcome to YouTube, where this stream has probably already got a community guideline strike. For no reason. You probably have to like bow down and worship to the NWO or something at the beginning of every stream, otherwise it's a guideline strike for your own safety. Here at YouTube, the safety of our users is paramount. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh, absolutely, yes. You guys, you just love to keep people safe over there at Google. Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, the whole company was set up to keep people safe. Yeah. You're not building a giant digital prison for everyone's mind. Oh, no. You're just like a giant safety net around society, aren't you, good old YouTube? Oh, yes. Isn't it funny? Don't you find it funny how, you know, only one company, let's go with feeding the ducks, no, daydreaming. Don't you find it funny how only one company ever managed to figure out how to show people a video? Like, if you want to upload a video for people to watch, basically only one company in the whole world could manage to do, like, hey, here's a video that I made. All the other companies must have been looking at videos and just gone, you know what, I can't see any kind of a way that we could make content out of this, you know? Oh, YouTube, that's what we should have done. We should have let people upload videos and people watch them. Ah, rats. If only we could have thought of that. And then you see like some other company try and do it like Odyssey or whatever, and it's just complete bag of shit compared to YouTube. So, oh, we're really trying here, guys. We really want you to have an alternative. We're trying so hard. Hey, here's the emojis. It's a penis or a pair of trousers. There you go. We're really putting everything into this. Hey, why don't you use Rumble? We're a total competitor. Oh, yes. Your streams will work 7% of the time, and you can say whatever you like. And there's no shadow banning. We won't limit the amount of people that can find you or anything like that. No, your streams will work every other Wednesday, man. You can really have at it. It's going to be great. I'm not buying it, man. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. There's absolutely no way that YouTube were the only company in the whole world that could figure out, oh, people might want to upload videos. You reckon? And then people go, well, it's a private company, man. They can ban whoever they want. Like, where else are you supposed to go? Where else are you supposed to go? Go to Odyssey and get 1 million subscribers, yeah? On Odyssey. You know when people go, oh, I'm a YouTuber, or this guy's a YouTuber, when have you ever heard someone say, like, what does that guy do? They go, oh, he's an Odysseyer. Oh, what does that guy do? Oh, he's a Rumbler. He makes content on Rumble. It's his full-time living. Oh, it's totally possible to do, yeah. Oh, but Russell Brand's got blah, blah, blah million subscribers. Yeah, even more suspicious, isn't it? At least we got these banging tunes. You know? What do you guys think about the tunes on in the background? Do you like them or no? Should I keep these tunes on or no? I quite like having the background music, you know? It's kind of chilled. And when I'm not talking, I feel like there's some background noise. I like it. You know what I mean? Not this one. You don't like this one, Sharon? You mad? It's pretty mellow, man. I like this one, I'm telling you. This one can stay. This one can stay. I just feel like there's absolutely no way that anything about YouTube and Rumble and all the others is legitimate. I don't see how there's any way that there is only one player in town, especially when the one player that's in town, YouTube, is just like horrendous for like banning people, censoring people. Like, people are crying out for an alternative where they can speak their mind. And YouTube, it's not there for people's safety anymore, is it? It's there to control what you can say. That's why it has to be the only game in town. Because if it's the only game in town, then they can just censor you. Like, you got to say things in a video these days. You can't release like a bit of audio, you know, that no one knows who you are or whatever, right? And what are people going to just click on like a SoundCloud link, you know what I mean, and listen to you and be like, oh wow, this is amazing content. It's got to be a video these days. You got no chance if it's not a video. Yeah, this makes me suspicious, man. I feel like with Rumble, we're all being herded into this sort of backyard area. And I get the same vibes on Rumble as I do on YouTube, I'm telling you. I get the same, it's the same controlled amount of people in live streams. The number doesn't really move, it doesn't change. And I'm so used to that. I can just tell when a number is not organic. You know what I mean? The amount of people in my live streams is never feels organic. It never feels like one day there's this many, then this day there's that many. You know what I mean? It never feels organic. You can't create a new uncensored channel when the hardware is owned by globalists. Yeah, this is how I feel. Dude, I'm about to do a video on this guy, Mr. Beast. Yeah, it's completely satanic. Mr. Beast. That ain't an accident, dude. Like, that name is not an accident. There is absolutely no way the guy's called Mr. Beast by accident. And his logo, if you look at his logo, it's actually a lightning bolt through the eye of the beast, where lightning is another, obviously, symbol for Satan. So yeah, it's not looking good for that guy. And if you watch some of his videos, it's all very sort of satanic vibes. You not heard of him? One of the main people on there has just gone like trans, and this is causing a big thing where it's like, oh, he's ruining the show and he's going to ruin the channel, but now it's being sort of turned into like, oh, I can't believe the anti-trans hate that this guy's getting, you know? So it's getting all this sympathy for the movement. So that doesn't feel organic to me either. People always say, hey, Al, remember the good vibes. It's like, dude, I'm doing my best here. You know, people are like, talk about Mr. Beast and the mark of the beast, but keep it good vibes. It's not always possible. Do. Mark Dice did a good video on how channels like Mr. Beast get huge. Yeah, it's impossible to grow an audience like really quickly without it being on purpose, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't think it's even possible to just organically get a giant YouTube channel anymore, if it ever was. The whole platform just seems completely contrived. You don't investigate anymore. What does that mean? You used to investigate and share some knowledge. Dude, I still investigate and share knowledge on Rumble. I can't do that shit on YouTube, dude. You got any idea how bad the terms and conditions are on YouTube? Dude, Triple P's always telling me about theta. I really need to get on there. Starting to think you might be right, Triple P. I'm always complaining about YouTube. I still haven't gone on theta. Dude, this is it, man. I know what you're talking about, but if you go on, do you go on to the Rumble streams? Because if you go onto the Rumble streams, you'll know that that's exactly what we do. But you just can't do it on YouTube anymore. You remember I used to investigate things and share knowledge? Yeah. And we used to get multiple strikes until the channel got removed, and now no one can find my channel anymore. You know what I'm saying? Also, I don't know. It felt like back in the day, there was like more to investigate, if you know what I mean, as well. You know, back in like the Q days, felt like there was more stuff going on. No way. No way. Recommended by YouTube. Well, they're trying to get me a guideline strike or something. Dude, I remember the 2020 elections. But like you can't even get those streams anymore. Like they deleted all my old live streams. Particularly like January 6th was a live stream that I wish I could get back. Because I was live streaming the January 6th thing. And I was just straight away, like, just not buying it. I was like, these aren't Trump supporters. Something's weird about this. And I was following all the interviews. You remember that lady they say got shot or whatever? And they did a really weird interview with a guy who said he was right there. Man, it was crazy. Yeah, you're not even allowed to say this on YouTube. I'm actually not sure how I got away with stuff on YouTube for so long. You know? I'm a little surprised that we got away with it for that long, to be honest. Yeah, dude, I can't get any of those streams back. But, dude, you remember we used to go on? Dude, we used to go on to, like... We used to go down, like, QAnon rabbit holes, celebrities, ankle bracelets. Man, it was wild. It was wild. It was wild. I remember those days of, investigating things. The 2019 streams were very nostalgic. Yeah. Yeah, dude, it's a different vibe now. You know? The streams are a different vibe now because they really have just cut the audience down to 1%. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. That's what it is. It's just like the hardcore people that they just cannot shake. that are left. The Weekend Warrior streams, dude. Do you know how quickly this channel would be gone if we tried to do Weekend Warrior streams on here? But we still do them on Rumble. We did one the other day. Dude, I remember when we were talking about something and they cut the stream immediately. Do you remember that? It was something to do with COVID or whatever, but as I was saying it, they cut the stream as I was saying it, and everyone was just like, whoa. Whoa. The Lemonade stream, which one's that? Beyonce Lemonade, you mean? Yeah, dude, those days were crazy. When we had like 2,000 people in the live streams or whatever. Yep. Dude, with like the Steven Crowder thing, this is sort of what I'm talking about when I say like giant YouTubers. I don't reckon any of them are going to be legitimate. And I never really got on with Crowder. I never watched like Steven Crowder. I always found him just like, I don't know, just kind of reveling in it rather than genuinely trying to do anything about it. You know what I mean? Just kind of like, hey, the whole thing's crap, and you know, I got a giant studio and a huge budget and everything's smooth, and it's kind of like, I don't know. They cut the stream on the Olympic stream. Oh yeah, and when we were doing the do you remember when I was doing the this is one of the things that we investigated. I was replaying the coronavirus Olympics opening ceremony, and they cut the stream in the middle of that. And I was like, oh shit. What's up, Lewis? Yeah, that's the one, man. That one actually freaked me out, bro. I'll be honest with you, right? We're doing a nostalgia stream now. When I was streaming about the coronavirus ritual in the London Olympics, and they cut the live stream in the middle of the night, you know, and I had no doubt in my mind that they cut that live stream because I was on the money, you know, everyone was just like, whoa. And I remember going downstairs and telling Joe, I was talking about this and they cut the live stream. And she was sort of like just genuinely sort of afraid. Like, what? It really made me feel like, oh shit. You know, they don't like what I'm saying here and they want it stopped. It's like, are they going to kill me or something? Like, you know what I mean? Oh, the Haiti Clinton one went straight down the way too. I don't remember that one so much. Oh, when you did the investigation on Tom Hanks' speech, they took that down straight away. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, the digging outside my house. Dude, that was wild. Man, they really were messing with me back in those days a lot. That was before I really believed in God, so I didn't have any protection. The Tom Hanks speech, bro. The digging outside the house was crazy, bro. Crazy. Yeah, I used to swear a lot, man. What's up, Maria? Maria's in the house, folks. Dude, that was a wild time back then. What year was that? The fox ate my internet. Yeah. That's literally what the guy said to me. He goes, it looks like something's chewed through this wire. Maybe a fox ate it. That was so weird, dude. I didn't used to be able to get on Rumble unless I turned on a VPN. Did I even live stream on Rumble back then? I don't think so. Because I remember they deleted my YouTube channel, but then I had like a backup channel that had like 6,000 subscribers on it or something, and we used to get like a few hundred people in there, you know? And then eventually that one got 3 strikes. What was it called? Not Alistair Williams, I think it was called. Dude, I have a lot of YouTube accounts. A lot. My sound gone. It's better. I lost sound. The Ballad of Owen Jones. Yeah, that was a good one, man. It's not a bad idea, Peter. You're definitely your angriest when you were bald, Alistair. Rightly so. The peak of the experimental solution, yeah. I'm not surprised I was pissed off back then. When is the coronation? What day is it on? Because I do want to do one. What's up, Polly? Polly's in the house. Next Saturday. What time? What time is it? Because I'm doing comedy in the evening. But if it's in the day, I could live stream it. Yeah, but what time? $11 a.m. Oh, I definitely do one then. Fine. Where should I do one? That's one where I should do it on YouTube and Rumble, you know? And then if I get a strike, who gives a shit? You know? For a coronation, I'll get a strike. I don't care. Dude, some of the stuff I'm seeing about the coronation, like, and what Prince Charles wants people to say. Hey, Proper Geezer. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I think this is the reason why most people are going to be watching. You know, just to see how ridiculous it is. Like, just walking around London, it's so weird. The amount of, like, barriers and stuff they've got up, and big screens that they've got up and stuff, and little crowns on top of, like, flag poles and stuff. It's like, whoa, man. This is going to be so satanic. You just know it is. You're welcome, Ollie. Oliver, enjoying the merch. Big up yourself. Let me see what they were saying about King Charles' coronation. Let's see what the BBC says about it. Here we go. Your full guide to King Charles III's coronation. Oh yeah, because you'll need a full guide, guys. You really will. How can I get to watch this and at the same time read the comments? There we go. That looks good. Okay. Hold up. Working on it. Right. Your full guides to King Charles III's coronation. Thank you so much. By the visual journalism team. Straight away we got Camilla Parker Bowles getting half of the billing in the photograph. It's strange to me. What's it got to do with her? Millions of people across the UK and beyond are preparing to celebrate the coronation. Yeah, right. A symbolic ceremony combining a religious service and pageantry. Combining a religious service and pageantry. It's being held at Westminster Abbey on the 6th of May. And the king will be crowned along with Camilla, the Queen Consort. Queen Consort. What does that even mean? Will be the 40th reigning monarch crowned there since... Yeah. The day of splendor and formality will feature customs dating back more than 1,000 years. Oh, really? Customs dating back 1,000 years. So, pagan rituals, druid stuff, Freemasonry, God knows, satanic rituals, God knows what else. And the excuse for it is it will feature customs dating back thousands of years. That's the excuse for all the pagan worship, pagan idol worship that we're going to be forced to endure. Well, we're not going to be forced to endure it. I'm not going to be enduring it. I'm going to take the piss. The formal celebrations will ring with a procession with viewing areas along the route. Right. Public access will be on a first come, first served basis. Oh, I can't wait. With people directed to official screening sites, man. Good old bit of brainwashing. Stands for invited guests, including armed forces veterans and NHS and social care staff, of course. Of course, we've got to get the NHS in there. Worship the golden calf that is the NHS. Five sixes on the intro piece. Where? 6, 6. Oh, yeah. 6th of May, 1066. 6 there. 6 there. That is quite a few sixes, isn't it? Six. Are they going to do any more times? Yeah, 11. These numbers will be... Oh, look, 60 is another 6. I'm working on a project for a company that provides services for the NHS, and you wouldn't believe how poorly it's managed. Oh, I would. I absolutely would. Okay. Just under 200 members of the armed forces, blah, 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 blah. Another 1,000 personnel will line the route. Procession begins, blah, blah, blah. In break from tradition, interesting, King Charles and Queen Consort will be in a Diamond Jubilee state coach rather than the older, more uncomfortable gold state coach. Built in 2012 in Australia to mark 60 years. Interesting. Where are the snakes and whatever? Pulled by 6 horses, 3 with riders. So there's a 6 and a 3. Pulled by 6 horses, 3 with riders. Surprised it's not being pulled by the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, to be honest. Pulled by 4 horses, a red, a white, a pale. Pulled by 6, 3 with riders. Yeah, 3 and a 6. Interesting. Oh, look, it's 18 feet long. What's 18 divided by 3? It weighs 3 tons. There's 3 again. The procession is expected to arrive at the Abbey shortly before 11. The king likely to wear military uniform. Oh yes, everyone knows how much military service King Charles has been involved in. Yeah, this guy's never out of the wars. Oh yeah, absolutely. Why wouldn't he be dressed in military uniform? That's absolutely who he is. The history there from Triple P. King Charles I prorogued Parliament in June 1628, and King Charles II dissolved Parliament in 1681, and ruled alone until his death in 1685. What will King Charles III do to the nation, I wonder? Can you post the link, please, Alistair? I can indeed. What are those medals for? Absolutely no idea. Display. Did he actually? Oh, fair enough. Did he actually? Fair enough. That must have been a long time ago. King Charles will enter through the Great West Door. Right. High altar. I've got a bad feeling about this. Okay, he'll be preceded by processions made up of faith leaders. Faith leaders. A procession made up of faith. This guy's the head of the Church of England, the Christian church, and he's going to be led in by faith leaders. And representatives from Commonwealth countries, probably like witch doctors or whatever, who will carry the flags of their country. Greek Orthodox music. Oh, wow. It's like Nimrod will be making an appearance in some form. What is the regalia? The UK is, according to the Royal Family website, the only European country that still uses regalia, the symbols of royalty like the crown, orb, and scepters. Orb, gross. A golden orb. The individual objects symbolize different aspects of the service and responsibilities of the monarch. Charles will be presented with the sovereign's orb, the sovereign's scepter with cross, and the sovereign's scepter with dove. Okay, a couple more sixes here. Sovereign's orb. Cross mounted on a globe symbolizing Christian world. This doesn't look like a Christian cross to me at all. Yeah, most likely the start of a one world religion. Yep, makes sense. Scepter with cross. Represents kingly power and justice. Yeah, oh yeah, so justice we get from the sky. Gold rod with gems. 92 centimeters long. Why do we need to know how long and wide things are? You know what I mean? Why do we need all these numbers? Who was wondering how wide the orb is and how long the centimeter is? You know what I mean? Why do we need all these weird numbers? There's something going on with these numbers, man. Star of Africa, cut from world's largest diamond. Right. Scepter with dove. Also called rod of equity and mercy. Represent the king's spiritual role. Nothing to do with Jesus, you notice. Nothing. Nothing to do with Jesus. Nothing to do with the living God. Just weird symbols and idols and gold and jewels and scepters. You know? There are several stages to the service, which is expected to last a little under 2 hours. I think that's what it is, you know, number and word magic, occult stuff. I really do think that's what it is. I really think that's what it is. That there's some sinister, like, element to all this. Stage 1, the recognition. Wait a minute. For the first time, members of the public will be invited to pledge their allegiance to the king. What? My allegiance? No. In part of the service organized according to the chorus of millions. In another departure from tradition, here we go. Female clergy will play a prominent role. And religious leaders from other faiths will have an active part. So, in a break from what God says to do, we're going to be doing the opposite of what God says to do. Nobody comes to the Father except through me, says Jesus. We're going to invite other faiths. We're going to have female clergy, which it says not to do in the Bible. You know what I mean? Stage 1, the recognition. King Charles will be presented to the people. Why are the people in inverted? What's that about? The people. Yeah, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? Yeah, it's deliberately flying in the face of traditional Bible teachings. That's what it's about, yeah. Of course, the Prince Andrew will be there. They deliberately brought him back, didn't they? Charles did. First thing he did. First thing Charles did was like, I'm bringing Prince Andrew back in. You know the guy who was like credibly accused of having sex with children? I want him back. It's the first thing he did. Yeah, most likely, James. Most likely. The king will turn to face the four sides of the abbey and be proclaimed the undoubted king before the congregation is asked to show their homage and service. Archbishop of Canterbury, Justin Welby, oh great, that guy, will make the first declaration, and for the first time the subsequent declarations will be made by the Lady of the Garter and the Lady of the Thistle. Who are they? Who are they? Representing the oldest orders of chivalry in England and Scotland respectively, and a George Cross holder from the armed forces. Any Christian stuff going on? Head of the Church of England? No? The congregation will shout, God save the King. I bloody well won't. The coronation chair, also known as St. Edward's chair, is believed to be honoured for 26 monarchs have been crowned in it. You see what I mean? All these numbers. Made in 1300. Graffiti blamed on choir boys. No chance. There is absolutely no chance there's graffiti on this blamed on choir boys. This is some occult, satanic scriven. There's absolutely no way that's graffiti. What does this say? Yeah, like some choir boy just etched into the king's chair, right. Stone of Destiny will be placed in... Is this like some Avengers movie or something? The Stone of Destiny? Oh, look, it's 6'9". Oh, no way. Some weirdness going on. Stone of Destiny will be placed inside. Lions added later and replaced in... Yeah, right. Are they lions or are they beasts? Are they actual lions? It looks like it's got the feet of a bear. It doesn't look like it's got lion's feet. It looks like the beast from the book of Revelation. They don't look like lions to me either, man. Hey, look, we're doing some investigating. I hope you appreciate this. We're investigating away. King signs oath and is given Bible. Okay, so the Bible finally makes an appearance. How are they going to violate the sacred book? During the coronation, the oak chair is placed in the center of the floor, blah, 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 known as the Cosmati pavement, in front of and facing the high altar, to emphasize the religious nature of the ceremony. Religion. Jesus hated religion, by the way. Organized religion were the people that killed Jesus. So when they say, oh, it's very religious, it's sort of like Antichrist if something's very religious. Jesus came to speak out against the religious leaders of the time. Religion is like man putting himself in the way of you and God. You don't find it weird how these chairs are like placed? It's all got like a very ritual feel to it, you know? Like this chair's higher than this one and it's miles away. It's not just two chairs where you sit next to each other like you're at a party or something. It's all strange, man. This chair gives me the creeps. Stage 2, the oath. Just before the oath, the Archbishop of Canterbury will acknowledge the multiple faiths observed in the UK. The Archbishop of Canterbury will resolve the multiple faiths by saying the Church of England will seek to foster an environment in which people of all faiths may live freely. Is that what the Bible says? Do the Bible says that all faiths are equal and it's all good and you can just pick whatever you want? Or does it say that no one shall come to the Father except through me? That's what you should be talking about. Okay, if you're a Christian, you should be explaining to people that nobody can come to the Father except through Jesus. You shouldn't be saying, oh, let's get all the different religions and mix them into one. It's all the same. You're not supposed to be saying that. But Satan always disguises himself as an angel of light. You know, it's all so much love and we're all coming together and accepting each other and living freely. The Archbishop will then administer the coronation oath, a legal requirement. He will ask King Charles to confirm that he will uphold the law. We'll see Robocop and the Church of England during his reign. And the king will place his hand on the Holy Gospel and pledge to perform and keep those promises. Sorry, what? What promises? Oh, to uphold the law. The king will also take a second oath, the Ascension Declaration Oath, stating that he is a faithful Protestant. What's that about? Anyone know? Anyone know what that means? I don't really understand Protestants. I'll be right back. What did I miss? Ugh. The king has to be Protestant. It's the law. I wonder why they were even bringing that up. Saying he's not a Catholic doesn't report to the Pope. Right. To be fair, this event will be as pagan and dark as most church services, yeah. Right. How many stages? 3 so far. I wouldn't be like 3 of 6. I wouldn't be surprised. Gotcha. Stage 3, the anointing. The king's ceremonial robe will be removed because he's going to be naked. He will sit in the coronation. Can you imagine how disgusting that would be? Emphasizing the spiritual status of this. Wait a minute. He will sit in the coronation chair to be anointed, emphasizing the spiritual status of the sovereign, who is also the head of the Church of England. Finally, we border on something that might be considered to do with Christianity, but not really. The Archbishop will pour special oil from the ampulla, a gold flask. Oh yeah, this is so like Jesus. Big gold flask. Onto the coronation spoon. Oh God. 6'6". More weird measurements that you don't care about. Jeez, man. This is so gross, man. Look at this thing. What is this disgusting idol? A big golden chicken. A big golden idol of a chicken. I'm surprised it's not a giant idol of a calf or whatever. This is disgusting, man. This freaks me out. The Archbishop will pour special oil from a giant golden chicken onto the coronation spoon. What's the coronation spoon? Some weird golden spoon. Before anointing the king in the form of a cross on his head, breast, and hands. Probably an upside-down cross. The ampulla was made for Charles II's coronation, but its shape harks back to an earlier version and a legend that the Virgin Mary appeared to St. Thomas in the 12th century and gave him a golden eagle. Oh, so it's made up on BS, not in the Bible. So it's made up on a lie that's not in the Bible, and that's what we're going with. That's so weird. Nah, this is weird, bro. The oil itself was produced for the coronation using olives harvested from 2 groves on the Mount of Olives in Jerusalem and consecrated at a special ceremony. A screen will be arranged around the chair to conceal the king from view, because this is considered to be the most sacred part of the service. Right. Oh, yes. While they're drawing the cross on him, they conceal him from view. God knows what sick things are going on when you can't see, bro. There's no way they're doing anything Christian out of sight. That'll be where the real satanic stuff takes place. Good point, Stuart. Ampulla is a Roman flask. Uh-huh. Why Roman if it has nothing to do with Catholicism? Right. Stage 4. Literally the crowning moment, when the king will wear St. Edward's crown for the only time in his life. The crown is named after a much earlier version. Blah, blah, blah. Only war, okay. 66136 disgustingly opulent crown. These things are so gross to me now, man. So disgusting. King Charles will be the only 7th monarch to wear it. Blah, blah, blah. A 62, 6 again, and 2 round salute will be fired. 6 gun salvos, 6. 21 rounds will be fired at a further 11 locations. You see all these numbers, man? Something weird going on, man. Stage 5, the enthronement. The The final part of the ceremony will see the king take the throne. He may even be lifted into it. Huh. Traditionally, a succession of royals would then pay homage by kneeling, kissing his right hand. However, Prince William was the only royal duke to kneel and pay homage. And instead of peers, for the first time, the Archbishop will invite people in the Abbey and those watching and listening at home to pledge allegiance in what is called a new and significant moment. Weird. After the homage, Queen Camilla will be anointed, crowned, and enthroned. She'll be found crowned with this weird crown, which presumably has got some weird numbers attached to it. Communion. Aha! The final part of the service will see the King and Queen taking Holy Communion, the principal act of worship of the Christian Church. Finally. No details on communion and what that means, what that's about. One line on that. Then they leave. There's some more weird numbers. Wait a minute. Gold state coach. Carved tritons. Sea gods. What? What? Sea gods. That's so disgusting, man. Well, there it is. That's what we can expect, folks. That's what we can expect. Interesting, eh? Pretty disgusting, right? There you go. We did some investigating. Boom. Bank holiday investigation scream. You're welcome. No one investigates like me. Fine. Listen, I hope you enjoyed yourself, folks. Let's play it out with some acoustic cinema. Hope you enjoyed the stream, guys. Cost of living hot. We'll be back on Rumble tomorrow for another stream, probably. I think we'll go back to Rumble. It's a bit stale on YouTube eventually, isn't it? Thanks for tuning in. Oh, dude, we're going to be totally doing a coronation stream for sure. For sure. Bye, everyone. Better music, sure. Dee, 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 dee. Hey, Lewis Hunt sent us $10, folks. Just so you know. Just so you know. Don't forget about Lewis. He just sent us $10. Thanks, Lewis. Appreciate your support, man. Big up yourself. Thanks, L-Dog. See you guys all tomorrow. We will be back tomorrow. We'll be doing a lot more live streams this week. Give you guys in the streaming gang. Okay. Why not play classical? It's free to play. That's a bloody good idea. Why don't I do that? Good point. Right, okay, see you guys tomorrow where we'll be playing classical music. Okay, bye.